gentlemen, it is Richard Holiday, and you are watching Chop City Wrestling.
Hey, this is the Master of the Worm, Scotty Huddy. We're here in Herman, Maine with Ryan at Chop City Wrestling. Keep watching because this guy is too cool.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's two-time Hall of Famer Devon W. And I'm with my main man Ryan here, and we're raising money for Connors for Cure. So you have to chop him in order to get that money in donation. And I'm not going to chop him, I'm going to take it. He's a man of his word. And right now, I just want you to know that you need to make sure that you donate to Connors Cure. It's a great cause, and Devon said so. Because if not, I promise you, I'll put your ass through a table. Now, can you testify to that? Woo! Yeah! Woo!
What is up, Chop City Wrestling? We are back to a little more normalized show here tonight. We are going to be doing Smackdown Watch Along. It's going to be a lot different than our show last week, which was a very emotional tribute to Bray Wyatt. So it's going to be a more normal show tonight. We are live from Hershey, Pennsylvania. The big things tonight, obviously, if you clicked on the thumbnail, you saw that John Cena is returning tonight. He's going to be on Smackdown for the next about 2 months. So my guess is you'll probably see him have a match at Survivor Series, potentially. That's in November, so maybe not. But you'll see him have a pay-per-view match in these next few months that I'm sure that they'll start building up to tonight. Probably with Grayson Waller. They've teased that before, so that could be the route that they're going. But he does return tonight. We also have Jimmy Uso coming back tonight, who's been gone for a couple weeks now. So it'll be interesting to see how exactly they continue to progress the Bloodline storyline in regard to him not being in the Bloodline, his brother turning on him, and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how exactly they play all that up. And then the only match so far that I can find that's been announced is a tag team match between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Austin Theory is facing Rey Mysterio tomorrow night at Payback for the United States Championship that he lost. So, I'm sure they'll play that up a little bit and, start to build up towards that match tomorrow night. It is a take-home show. Or go-home show, whatever you like to call it. They generally are not too crazy just because they want to save most of the main stuff for the pay-per-view, which is tomorrow night live on Peacock at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sure a lot of the show tonight will be building up towards that. So it looks like we got a minute left, so I'm going to go ahead and get Smackdown on the TV here.
It's a warranty, a 7-year powertrain warranty, 7 years of roadside assistance, and peace of mind, knowing Toyota is the longest lasting.
All right, so we got Smackdown coming on soon. Hello, Nikki. Thank you for joining. It says it's 8 o'clock now, but it's not coming on yet, so. There we go. All right. We got the opening segment here. Then, now, forever. I'm still going to be trying to do these watch-alongs once or twice a week, if at all possible. My work schedule is going to be a little more crazier now that I'm working 2 jobs. But, with that being the case, working 2 jobs now, I should be able to go to some more events and stuff of that nature to give you guys some more live content. So it's kind of a give and take thing there, but I'm still going to try to get these live streams on it at least once a week, if at all possible. All right, we're recapping. Looks like SummerSlam here now. When Jimmy's brother, or Jimmy, turned on Jay. Looks like they're more than likely setting up a match in the future between the brothers. I know they had talked a lot about wanting to have a match at one point at WrestleMania against each other before they retire. Not that I think they're close to retiring right now, but my guess is that they're probably pushing towards that. So I mean that's the issue that I have with this storyline, though, is it seems like it's just getting a little too all over the place. It has been a great storyline for sure, but you're having Jimmy turn on his brother, then you're having Jimmy turn on Roman Reigns, Jimmy turn on Solo, Jimmy saying he's out of the bloodline again. Like it's very all over the place at this point. All right, looks like we got John Cena coming out here. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. So, in case you guys don't know, I do have a very much hatred with John Cena. I can respect what he's done for the business. However, being a wrestling fan, you have to keep up kayfabe. So this is a true story. I could not make this story up if I wanted to. When I was a teenager, I lived in Newburyport, Massachusetts, which is where John Cena's whole family is from. And there was a night where I ended up getting arrested. And I happened to look at the cop's name tag, and it says Cena. So come to find out, it was Cena's. It was either his cousin or his brother, one of the two. I think it was his brother. And so I got arrested by one of John Cena's relatives. So due to that, kayfabe and all that, I have to hate John Cena, even if I don't want to hate him. I have to hate him. It's in the rule book. Let's see what John Cena has to say here.
This right here. You guys have given me 20 years worth of moments running down and sliding in this ring right here. And it never gets old. As a matter of fact, every single time it gets better. Which is why no matter what I'm scheduled to do, from now on, every single time I get in this ring, I'm going to do my best to say thank you. Thank you for all that you have given, and thank you for all you continue to give.
Yeah, I've that depending on where and how you met him, I've heard some stories about that he doesn't really like interacting with people if he doesn't have to. So I can get that. So he's saying that he's going to be here for the next couple months, like I had originally said. Okay, so he's building up towards the pay-per-view in India, it looks like, which I believe is next month. And he's just announced that he's going to be the host for Payback tomorrow night. Hosting for a pay-per-view, we all know that's kind of a joke. But, I'm sure they'll use it to build up whatever match he's going to have at pay-per-view next month.
So that starts right here, right now. And it starts with Smackdown tonight. Tonight we are giving you an epic Smackdown.
Getting the crowd hyped up, saying we're going to have an epic Smackdown. So we're going to get some answers. Sounds like he was going to announce a match for John Cena tonight, but now we got Jimmy Uso coming out to his own music now. But we don't got the Uso Penitentiary. We don't got the Bloodline music anymore. We got his own music coming out, so maybe he actually is, on his own now, quote unquote. It's on Fox. Crowd booing Jimmy now. Are we going to maybe see a John Cena versus Jimmy match tonight? Now the crowd's chanting for Jay. Has to upset Jimmy there.
Feisty and vocal bunch tonight, talking about what they would want. What you doing here?
Jimmy asks Cena, what's he doing here? Why are you here? You don't belong here anymore.
And these people came to see me, a top star.
Jimmy saying that the people are there to see him.
Just come to see me, who's they came to hear. Why, Jim? Why?
Are we gonna get some answers? Why did Jimmy kick Roman? Why did he turn on Jay?
Listen, I don't care if each and every one of you sitting in these damn seats disagree what I done. I'm telling you, I did it because I love my brother.
So we're going with the old. I love the person storyline, so I had to betray them. I had to backstab them because, if I hadn't done that, then, something bad could have happened to that person. That storyline's been done a million times before when it comes to wrestling.
Like Sean. Yeah, let's talk to him. Yeah, let's talk to him. I mean, look at you, dog. This right here, this. You are this person's. This is you. Here's the. I admit I have an identifiable fashion sense. It's, never give up on it, you know. You ain't about to take this one, brother. You a GOAT. But you standing in the ring with one of the best now, who's. See, this is my ring. And here's the funny thing that I wanted to tell you, brother. You and Roman Reigns are exactly alike.
Jimmy's saying John Cena and Roman Reigns are exactly alike. John Cena's shaking his head.
Why? How is John Cena like a Roman Reigns? The answer's very damn simple. You take, and take. The only difference is between you and Roman Reigns is you do yours with a smile.
Jimmy's bringing up all the times that, John Cena has killed pushes for other wrestlers, just taken that way he could be on top. One of them that comes to mind is the Nexus group. It's very well known in the wrestling industry that everyone thought that the Nexus should have gone over, and John Cena basically derailed their entire career because of the fact that he decided to beat 5 of them in one night.
I've been wanting to say this to you for 3 years. Because I've only been thinking of one thing. The wrong Uso quit. Take that.
Jimmy goes to super kick Cena. Cena picks him up with the attitude adjustment and hits it, aka just a fireman's carry. Cena bald in there a little bit. He's got like the yarmulke on his head now. So Cena was, before Jimmy came out, was going to announce some sort of match tonight. So I wonder if that's what's going to end up happening tonight now, is Cena versus Jimmy.
What a return for John Cena. But now, please welcome my guests, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Got Grayson Waller and Austin Theory out back doing an interview now.
What are your thoughts on John Cena being the host of WWE Feedback?
They're going to ask what their thoughts of Cena hosting Payback tomorrow night is.
You also payback. Aside from theory, reclaiming his stolen United States title, all anyone can talk about is the Grayson Waller effect featuring the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And he's got some big news. So who better? That's the hard-hitting questions. He's close the truth. And me.
Well, you know,
If you're done fantasizing about John Cena, yeah, he's back. Woo! Yeah, if you're done with that, then get ready to see the greatest tag team of all time. Go out there and beat Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio.
So Austin Theory and Grayson Waller have a match tonight against Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, which looks like we're going to have happen now. Austin Theory does face Rey Mysterio tomorrow night for the United States Championship. Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio walking down to the ring. Being followed to the ring by Selena Vega. I'm not expecting a whole lot of this match. I think it's just going to build up towards the pay-per-view match tomorrow night. See, this is one of the things that just doesn't make sense. You're pushing Grayson Waller right now, and you're not even giving him an entrance or anything like that. It doesn't look like. So yeah, tomorrow night is WWE Payback live on Peacock. They're hyping up one of the matches, Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch and Steel Cage. This is the last match I assume we will see in this rivalry.
Okay, again. This is a status bar. This is a search.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a watch along for that because I have to work till 8 p.m. tomorrow, and it starts at 8 p.m. So by the time I actually get home and stuff like that, I miss too much of it to make it worth doing a watch along. I may do one depending on when I get home for Pro Wrestling Revolver, which is on Fight Plus. But so for the people in the group right now in the chat watching the stream, if you are new to the stream, we are Chop City Wrestling. Basically, what we do is we travel all around different states and everything to different wrestling events. Me and my buddy Anthony. And what we do is whenever we meet a wrestler, we ask to take a chop from them, and in return, we donate $20 to Connor's Cure for pediatric cancer relief. So that's really what this channel is all about. So if you are new to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, watch them and everything, interact, share it, all that. Because as soon as we do get to monetization on the channel, 25% of all the money that we make on the channel will also go towards Connor's Cure. So it does really give us a chance to make a good amount of money towards a great cause. Currently, we are at, I believe, 625 subscribers. So we're slowly but surely chugging away there. We've been doing the channel for a little over a year now. We officially started of July of last year. So during commercials and stuff like that throughout this show, I will go ahead and I'll put up some videos of us getting chopped, just to give you guys an idea of what we do. If you are interested in purchasing one of our t-shirts, we do sell t-shirts as well. So just get in contact with me. Either leave a comment or something like that on one of the videos saying that you would like a shirt. Get in contact with me on Facebook, on Instagram as well. I'm Chop City Wrestling. On Twitter, it's Chop City Wrestling as well. So, multiple outlets that you can get in touch with us to get a shirt together for you, and we can certainly do something of that sort. We have a couple different designs that we can do. I have been given a couple different designs now, so if you are interested in any of our shirts at all, just get in touch with me and we can go ahead and work something out for you guys. All right, we got Jimmy pacing in the back room now. Now we got Grayson Waller coming down to the ring. If we do have some new viewers on here, I'm not sure if we do or not, but I do see it says we have 5 viewers right now on the live stream. So if you are on the live stream, please do like the live stream. That does help get it, more views and stuff of that nature. Just with the algorithms and all that stuff when it comes to YouTube, the more likes we get on the live stream, the more likely it's to pop up when people search Smackdown live streams. So please go ahead and like the stream. And then if you are in here, feel free to drop questions in the chat and stuff of that nature. Comments, anything like that, just because it helps make these live streams work a little bit better when it's me interacting with you guys. All right, so we got Austin Theory coming down to the ring now. He recently lost the United States Championship, which is why he's facing Rey Mysterio for it tomorrow night. And frankly, I have not been very impressed with Austin Theory, honestly. It looked like his trajectory was going upward. He had won the Money in the Bank, but lost the title shot. Then he ended up winning the United States Championship at Survivor Series last year. Ended up beating John Cena at WrestleMania this year. So his trajectory was looking very, very good. And he just never really did anything with it. So, maybe him losing the United States title will be good for him. Maybe it can kind of reinvent himself a little bit, or maybe this is just what he is. Maybe he's just a mid-card guy. All right, we got Grayson Waller and Santos Escobar starting in the ring. Santos throws Grayson Waller into the ring ropes with the drop kick. Quick cover. Grayson Waller kicks out at 1.5. Rey Mysterio tags in.
It's an objective observation. Simply put, Grayson Waller watches this industry, watches Smackdown, watches Raw with an extremely careful eye. Waller sees things you and I don't see. Rey Mysterio, giving him a bit earlier on today.
Rey Mysterio using that speed now. Austin Theory comes into the ring to try to interfere. Gets thrown out of the ring as well. Now both men, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, are outside the ring. We got Rey Mysterio flies over the top rope with the assistance from Santos Escobar into both Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And now we go to commercial. Yeah, just, get in contact with me whenever you do, and I can show you the couple different designs that we have now, and you can let me know which one you would like. All right, let's see here.
This is for Mania Club, and we're doing this for charity. Sometimes for free, and sometimes for charity.
Wow, Mom actually has you on the stream as well, Garrett. So Garrett is my brother. This is the first time I believe I've seen him on a stream. So thank you for joining. Man, watching that video there that I just posted with the with Masha chopping me, you got the carousel room in the background. It saddens me that GCW had to change from the carousel room to that conference room or whatever in now. It doesn't have the same look, the same feel as the carousel room did. I am going to be trying to go to War Games in early October there. No, don't worry, Mom. It does not interfere with the dates that you're coming down. I believe it's a week or two beforehand. But I've never been to a GCW War Games match, so that should be a fun one to go to if at all possible. Now that I'm working a couple different jobs, money should be a little less stressful, hopefully. All right, we are back to the action in the ring.
Started during the commercial break. Rey Mysterio going to try to put this match away. Theory just taking Mysterio out and turn this match around. Theory and Waller.
Wall gets thrown into the corner. Clotheslines Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is down by the feet of Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller tags in Austin Theory now. Looks like we're going to go for some sort of tag team. Double team here. Grayson Waller trips Santos Escobar as he goes outside of the ring, and now we got both men stomping vigorously onto Rey Mysterio. Austin Theory puts his knee to Rey Mysterio's neck. Just tags in and out. Great tag team double teams there. Just tagging in and out, keeping the man fresh. Wally goes to attack Rey Mysterio, hits Austin Theory by accident as Rey Mysterio ducks out of the way. We're going to see a little frustration now between the two teams, or but Grayson Waller very smartly tags himself back in, runs across the ring, knocks Santos Escobar off the side apron, and goes to attack Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio goes for a spinning DDT, which he hits. Rey Mysterio's crawling, trying to, and he hits Santos Escobar with the hot tag. Multiple flying elbows by Santos Escobar. Throws Grayson Waller into the corner. Climbing up to the top rope is Santos Escobar with the crossbody. Running knees into the corner. Now both men are up at the top rope. Hurricane Rana. 1, 2. Austin Theory makes a saving dive. Now both men are on the outside again. Looks like Santos and Rey Mysterio are going to fly, but we got a spear to the knee of Santos Escobar. Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory, both men get thrown to the outside. Grayson Waller rolls in for his finisher. 1, 2, 3, and Grayson Waller gets the pin on Santos Escobar. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory are your winners. So a better match than I expected. I kind of expected it to be just, doing a few small things to set up the match tomorrow night between Austin Theory and Rey Mysterio. And we sort of did see that a little bit. But it definitely was a better match than I thought. Santos Escobar is grabbing his knee in the ring, selling that knee chop.
This is why I called you in here. This, you're rude to the crew, bullying them. That is the lifeblood of what we do. People trying to do their job. You can't go around and be rude to everybody, man. Come on, what's with you? Seriously. Huh? That it? Yeah.
And then Pierce calls Jimmy into the office, like a principal tells him, you got to stop being so rude, man. You can't be rude to everyone. Jimmy just kind of brushes it off like that it. We got Bobby Lashley coming down to the ring now. All dressed to impress in his suit. So it says we've got 6 viewers now. So if you are watching the stream, please do go ahead and comment some things in the chat, ask questions, anything like that, just to get some interaction going here.
Sure do. That's right. At Progressive, we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than ours, so you can choose what's best for your family.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but not with Autoquote Explorer.
You mean up here?
No. So join us and taste what Progressive.
We at now?
Yeah.
All right. So Mandy Club, we are at PWI. I got Blake Christian again. He's running the indies at this point, doing every show possible. He's gonna go ahead and shop me for $20. I'm gonna donate, and let's get it done.
Wait, whoa. Okay. Sick.
Blake Christian, although he's not very well liked now in GCW, that was when he was a little more liked. What was very nice about going ahead and chopping for the cause.
Alright, we got Wayne here about to chop my boy Ryan for Connor's Cure.
And we do it via chats. We don't mess around.
Alright, this is cool?
Yeah, that's
This is cool, legit.
Nick Wayne, who very very proud of him now. He's in AEW now. Was recently had a nice little spot at their All In pay-per-view at Wembley Stadium in front of 81,000 people. So to see him go from what he was when he first started out, when he did that for me and Anthony, I think he was still 16 at that point. So for him to do that, see him wrestle in little indie promotions and stuff of that nature, and then work his way up to a crowd of 81,000 people. It's amazing to see. Well, you are one of the few, and I can tell you, if you go to a GCW show anytime soon, that won't go over too well. He is not very liked in GCW anymore.
Innovating so the world can move in better ways. Visually, Motion for Life.
The law offices of Joe Bornstein has represented over 25,000 Mainers, just like me. There's one number you need to
Right here, Mania Club. You won a tournament last night. Taking this shit right now. Putting up close here. Go ahead.
The deathmatch samurai Akira. All right, we are back now. We got AJ Styles and the Good Brothers out back. Bobby Lashley standing in the ring. You should try to come to the Atlantic City one beginning of October. My initial plans right now, they're just plans. Who knows if it's actually gonna? Oh, sorry, not October. October. My initial plans right now, if everything works out, I'll be doing ICW and ETU at the end of this month. GCW beginning of next month. And then I probably don't have anything until towards the end of the year. There's the Restival in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a wrestling festival that has 12 different organizations all do shows. ICW is going to be there. ETU is going to be there. Beyond Limitless normally does a show there. So it's 4 days of wrestling, basically, like 3 shows each day. So I'm planning on hopefully doing at least a couple of those days and a couple of those shows. We got the Street Profits coming down now, so we kind of got this, revisioned Hurt Business here with Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, and then a couple other people have been teased. We've teased Bianca Belair, we've teased Wesley, we've teased Carmelo Hayes. I definitely think we should see Bianca Belair in this. I think she'd be a good fit for it. But I'm happy to see the Street Profits in it because their characters, they just needed a change of some sort. Very much like Bianca Belair, their face run was just getting too stale. So it'll be interesting to see how they do as a heel group in the Hurt Business. I know WWE is very, very high on Montez Ford. They think that he could be a potential superstar. I personally don't see it. But I know a lot of people that are very high on him and think that he could be a top-notch superstar.
Y'all know the Street Profits. They're charismatic. They're athletic. And now they're more aggressive than they ever been. Hold up. Hi. No bullshit. Tonight is not about us. No, sir. Tonight is simply about us giving the gratitude to you, to everything that you've done for us. I mean, think about it, dogs. The last time we had this much success, it's been a long time. I mean, think about it. We had fresh cuts, fresh watches, fresh suits, and we sex. Combination. But nah, ever since we formed this friendship, Bobby's helped us see the bigger picture. Bigger picture.
So Bobby Lashley's kind of doing what MVP did initially with Bobby Lashley in the original Hurt Business. He's kind of acting as the mentor, the one to guide.
I mean, think about it, Bobby. It's nothing personal.
No, I've had that for
It's just profits.
4 or 5 years now.
And why would we get going for days and days, hours and hours, weeks and weeks, years and years, centuries? About the goodness of you, we only got 2 words truly for you, partner. Thank you.
Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins say thank you to Bobby Lashley.
Continued success.
it'd be interesting to see how Bobby Lashley does in this role, because I've never really seen him as a microphone guy. That's why MVP and people of that nature have always kind of been the mouthpiece for him, because he's just never really had them promo skills. No, I just had a bug bite on it, so I was just looking at it. Now we got Kevin Owens coming down to the ring here. Followed by Sami Zayn. Let's go! So we got a tag team match here, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And they're going to be facing the other two members of the LWO, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. So I'm not expecting much of this match, honestly. I think this is going to be a squash match.
Looks like it's grind time on. Dr. Garcia. Crest Reality Checkup. That adrenaline you feel on your teeth is actually the buildup of toxic bacteria, which can cause cavities and runs. And your toothpaste just isn't cutting it. Most toothpaste footwork.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that one beginning of October, Fight Club, if at all possible. After that, I'm not sure when I'll be at Atlantic City for a show again. I won't be doing the New Year's Eve one just because I'll be doing the Festival instead, just where it's closer to me. It's easier and cheaper to get to. And then after that, they normally don't do Atlantic City again for a while, I don't think. Let's see. I mean, they normally go there a couple times a year, but let's see.
Eggman and Saucy Boy. 2 hot coffees. No matter what you call it, Wendy's breakfast is that breakfast. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles. What did I say about using my Old Spice dry spray?
Yeah, they normally do New Year's Eve, and then last year they did one early March.
Use your loved ones to save money on wireless. So, you ready to commit?
See, they did it the year before, too.
Saved your parents anything? Now, Congratulations on your future savings. What's important in life? Family and saving money. Right? And not necessarily in that order.
More lines mean more savings with Straight Talk. Just $25 a line for unlimited data, all on nationwide 5G. Straight Talk Wireless.
Yes, and I normally do one late February, early March. So, I mean, potential that maybe I'll get to that one.
What if it's a concussion? Hang on.
But
I'll look it up. I'm probably fine. Probably.
We noticed something wasn't right and got her to a doctor.
I thought I was okay, but I had a concussion. Sometimes it's hard to tell on your own.
Don't mess with your melon.
If you hit it, get it checked. It's the actually really seriously best sale of the year for real hat mattress firm. Look, we even put it on a hat. That's how real it is. Save up to $700 on
besides that, I honestly I do think that they will do the WrestleMania Collective in Atlantic City. I don't think that they're going to do it in Philadelphia just because Philadelphia does not allow deathmatch. So I think that they will do that in Atlantic City.
She hit harder, man. I think she hit harder.
All right, we got Sami Zayn here in the ring with Walking Wild. Flips over Sami Zayn into the inside of the ring. Clothesline Sami Zayn to Walking Wilder. Tags in Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens climbing up to the top rope. Goes for the swanton, hits the swanton. 1, 2, and almost. I thought that was over there. I thought that was over. So tomorrow night we do have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Judgment Day in a street fight for the tag team titles. Pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens showing an aggressive side here. Tags in Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn hits a haluva kick. Going for another haluva kick here. Setting it up. Hits it. Now we got Kevin Owens tagged in here. Kevin Owens looks like he's going for the stunner. We got the stunner. Kevin Owens goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn wins. You can see Kevin Owens still doing a tribute for Bray Wyatt on his arm there, on the armband. It does say Wyndham. So that's a cool little thing. A story I heard actually, which I think is super cool. After Smackdown last week, 16 different wrestlers that were at Smackdown last week, wrestlers, people that worked in the back, so on and so forth, 16 total people, went to a tattoo parlor and all got Bray Wyatt's logo tattooed on them. So that still just shows you, how much this guy meant to the entire organization, that 16 people were willing to at 10 p.m. at night go, hey, let's get a tattoo. So I just thought that was a really cool story I read. You got Jimmy pacing in the back now, AJ Styles. Oh, now Jimmy and AJ pushing each other around. Solo Sequoia jumps AJ, comes to the defense of Jimmy. Oh, we doing gang mentality here now. Solo says, you'll be out when I say you're out. Now you're seeing Jimmy go out the back door now.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to...
Ready. Anthony, God bless you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God! The countdown! No!
Oh, God! I'm a black man, but I'm still gonna feel it. It won't show at least. Shit. I can handle it.
There's a reason he says he can handle it. He's taking like 1/4 the amount I have, but it's all right. I still love my boy. All right, and we are back here now.
Not you, Roman, or Paul can tell me anything, Luke.
Jimmy saying that No one, not Solo, not Roman, not Paul. None of them can tell me what to do.
The Bloodline think they run everything. They don't. They think they run Smackdown. They don't. They think they run WWE. They do not. So I'm gonna hand it. I want Solo tonight. I'm gonna knock his teeth down his throat. I'm gonna give him a taste of what he's been showing everybody else. That's what I'm gonna do. Listen, we don't need to get involved on this Bloodline drama. No. They need a reminder that this is Smackdown. This is the house that AJ Styles built.
AJ Styles going back to his more vicious side there, saying that he wants Solo Sequoia tonight. He wants to remind him that the Bloodline does not run the WWE, even though they do. That the Bloodline does not run SmackDown, even though they do. And that this is the house that AJ Styles built. We got The Miz coming down to the ring now. The Miz, in my opinion, the most criminally underrated wrestler in maybe WWE history. This guy is just, he's won every single title in wrestling twice. The only person to ever be a Grand Slam wrestling champ twice. And, you know, the guy just does not get the respect that he deserves.
Not only saying, but immortalizing whose game it really is.
So we got The Miz versus LA Knight tomorrow night as well.
His career. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's just a fact. You saw how easy it was for me to be LA Knight last Monday night on Raw.
Miz calling LA Knight generic, which has been something that a lot of people have honestly said, that, you know, he can be very, very generic, that really anybody. Now we got LA Knight coming down to the ring. The crowd is going crazy about it. LA Knight strolling down to the ring now. Crowd chanting LA Knight. How are you? So, this is just a question that I always ask new names that I first time I see it. How exactly did you go about finding the stream? Did you see it on one of the social medias that I posted it on? did you find it on YouTube? How exactly did you find the stream? And thank you for joining as well.
And now he's done LA Knight. Yeah. And you know what all three of those guys have in common? Aside from the fact that you can't fill out our clothes, you skinny little turd. All three of those guys are people that you want to be, but you can't.
So basically, LA Knight is saying that every single person that Miz has ever imitated, Miz wants to be but can't, that he just is not good enough.
I brought myself out of the sewer to stand right here in this ring. I've lived in the roach-infested apartments. I've walked the street when I missed the bus trying to get to work. I've worked every dirty job I could. I've slept in my car. I cashed my checks at the payday loan place. I did it all. And still I stand here. And you talk about it's easy to me. Now you would not last a day in my boots. But here's the thing. You say I'm not on your level. You're right. Because you got to come in, walk in on your glory from a reality show, ride the elevator up. Meanwhile, I keep him down here.
See, that's not true, though. Sure, yes, Miz absolutely did come from the real world. It's very well known that, Miz was a reality superstar before he became a WWE superstar. But to say that, he had it easy. I mean, to say that Miz had it easy, honestly, is maybe the biggest most inaccurate, comment possible. It is very well known that the Miz had it very hard when he first came into the WWE, that no one wanted him there. But for the first 2 years of him being a WWE superstar, that they made him dress in a janitor's closet because they didn't think that he belonged. So to say that he had it easy is ridiculous. Sure, he didn't really have to do the indies and stuff like that, but he did do the Tough Enough show. And he worked his ass off.
Because I understand that payback tomorrow. When I send her a broken, battered husband, she's going to be empty inside. But with one little call to this guy, we can fix that real quick. Yeah. I guess all the years in that roach-infested apartment, playing with your hairbrush, cutting promos like you're a WWE superstar has really paid off. See, these people all love you. They relate to you. Because people are failures.
Miz says everyone relates and likes LA Knight because they're failures.
Mediocrity, but don't get me wrong, you are different. You've had losses. You've had your hopes and dreams crushed. You've had setbacks, but you never gave up. And that gives you a chance to do something that they'll never be able to do. And that is succeed. Unfortunately for you, you're going up a superstar. And trust me, I am the wrong superstar for you. Because I crush hope and dreams of superstars all the time. Don't believe me? Look at my past. And this Saturday,
Miz is saying that he's gonna crush LA Knight's hopes and dreams. That any thought that LA Knight had of becoming a star is gonna be over tomorrow night, because that's what the Miz does.
of every stupid thing that you just said, the one thing is I didn't quit because I don't know how. I never learned that. I don't know how to quit. But you want to live in the past constantly. You whine about it. You cry about it. How you even glorify it. So while you live in the past, I'm living me. So go ahead and get in your little time machine. Go as far away as you can because your present is trash. Your future's about to get worse because tomorrow, at payback tomorrow, you will get stumped out and you will learn in the present and in the future whose game this is with everybody saying.
LA Knight, yeah. Miz goes for the cheap shot. LA Knight. And Miz hits LA Knight with a skull crushing finale. Is this what we're going to see tomorrow night? Are we going to see the Miz and LA Knight send him back home packing to the TNA roster? We got LA Knight rolls out of the ring and attacks Miz from behind. Now he's pummeling Miz, punch after punch after punch after punch. We got the referees coming out, trying to tell him to stop, trying to hold him back. We got Miz running away. LA Knight's trying to get through all the officials. And we got the crowd chanting LA Knight now. We got Bailey and Damage Control coming out now. Women's Smackdown Women's Champion, Io Sky. We're going to have Shotzi versus Bailey now. Yeah, it's kind of been what I've thought and expected. We've had a lot of matches and promos, stuff like that, setting up for tomorrow night.
What did I do exactly? With Snapchat from Progressive, you get a personalized discount for doing exactly what you're already doing, being a safe driver.
Congratulations. This is a bowling trophy. Yeah, it's the biggest one they had.
Okay, that is.
Oh, and the winner is the pizza time. What was that? Oh, that's my Camp Jordan clock.
It's pizza
Reminds me of
time.
Little Caesars. They have free delivery this week.
Free Little Caesars delivery. Free delivery from Little Caesars for a limited time only. Pizza. Hey, Rick.
Officially, it's a fridge see. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial. I'm Patriotic Kenny.
Hi, I'm Amanda. On TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that? I posted it to show.
So, what have we thought so far of tonight's show?
We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
So, yeah, I think next time I will probably be live. Maybe Wednesday for Dynamite.
Ricky, you can't play baseball. You were not healed.
They said he will never walk and he ran. How many miracles do you need?
Rated PG, now playing. Streaming now on Fox Nation.
What made you decide that you want to speak out?
Martha McCallum's exclusive interview with Buster Murdoch. A very unique perspective that nobody in that courtroom ever held. The Fall of the House of Murdoch. Streaming now on Fox Nation. Sign up now and get your first 3 months for $1.99.
Dumb and broke kid, and I'm gonna be young, dumb, and broke after this weekend. Already 4 chops, $20 a piece, $80 total. We hoping for a lot this weekend. He was hoping I'd say no, so we didn't have to donate more money. But no, it all goes to a good cause. Connor's cured. We need to. Let's get it. I have one of the best chops in all of independent wrestling.
He was right. I didn't believe it when he said one of the best chops, but for a while, that was maybe the hardest chop I had taken. So they did just make it official for tonight: AJ Styles versus Solo Sikoa. I'm guessing that'll be your main event. We got Shotzi coming out on the old school tank. Bailey looking concerned in the corner. You can see the look of concern on Bailey's face. This is a different side of Shotzi than we've seen before, a more deranged side of Shotzi. Shotzi's got Bailey in the corner, throwing punches after punches. Bailey slaps her across the face. And Shotzi just laughs at it. This is a scary side of Shotzi. You can tell Bailey just does not know what to do. Anything that she does, Shotzi just laughs off at this point.
Inside joke. To the right. To the right. I like Shotzi better when she was the lead singer of The Prodigy. And Bailey looking now to take control of this match.
European band KP. Come on, give me something. I'm a fire starter.
Shotzi crawling to the corner now. Bailey throwing boots into the stomach now. Boots that are barely connecting. Now Bailey is laughing. Bailey thinks she's in control here now. Just toying around with Shotzi, just pushing her face. I don't know if that's the smartest move with this side of Shotzi. Shotzi hits Bailey with the step-up enziguri. Pulls out Bailey to the outside. Both wrestlers are on the outside now. Shotzi's just tossing her around the outside. A rolling senton. And we go to commercial break with Bailey on the outside of the ring and Shotzi rolling back to the inside of the ring.
Having health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up. Check the mail for your renewal form. Complete the form and mail it back right away so you don't lose your coverage. If you do lose your coverage, visit healthcare.gov to see if you're eligible to enroll in a low-cost, quality health plan. Healthcare.gov.
About time, we start with Bex. Lexi's all-new bonus chicken wings. Juicy all-white meat chicken, lightly breaded and baked with a crispy golden brown. Try them with our new zesty sauce. Find our new bonus wings on the Papa Berry's menu. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
This just is got the keys to what you want and what you need. Something new, something sweet. Move it to a different beat.
This is one of the downsides when it comes to, SmackDown, Raw, stuff of that nature compared to independent shows is, you just have to deal with the commercial breaks, which just, creates downtime for us. We don't fully know what to talk about during downtime because our job is, watch along streamers is where, kind of telling you about how the match is going, so on and so forth. So if there's no match going on, it makes it a little bit harder for us to really, know exactly what to say. Which is why I normally, kind of throw in the chop videos and stuff of that nature. But, compared to an independent event, it's normally non-stop. Match ends. A minute later, another match starts, unless we're talking ICW or something of that nature, and then they have to sweep up the glass and stuff of that nature. But most independent events here, you're going match after match after match. It just makes for a lot better flow as well. I get why it has to happen, obviously being on TV, they have to make their money with commercials. It makes it a little harder for streamers. But we are back to the action now. We got Bailey back in the ring with Shotzi. Bailey's got Shotzi in a headlock. Shotzi's throwing elbows into Bailey's stomach. Bailey rolls into the corner. Boot to the head of Shotzi. An elbow drop from the second rope onto Shotzi's back. 1, 2, kick out of 2.
And for revenge tonight, shaved head of Shotzi not really shaved anymore. Not anymore.
Bailey goes for the elbow drop again, but Shotzi gets the knee up.
What would you call it? Spiky, baby.
Kick to the head of Bailey. Bailey rolls to the outside of the ring. Shotzi looks like she's going to fly. Suicide dive through the middle rope to Bailey.
World champion Io Sky, Dakota Kai watching her. Facebuster by Shotzi, and Bailey is weary.
Shotzi hits Bailey with a spinning face buster. Question mark kick. Now it looks like she's going to go for a sliced bread of some sorts, but Bailey reverses it. Shotzi's propped onto the top rope in a tree of woe now. With the elbow drop to knock her down. 1, 2. Kicks out of 2. Bailey is going for old school Bailey the belly. Gets broken up. Shotzi with the suplex to the second rope. Shotzi's climbing up now. Perching up to the top rope. We still got damage control on the outside. Io Sky distracts Shotzi. Bailey takes advantage of it and throws Shotzi off the top rope. Bailey's asking for the championship. The ref is saying, no, don't do it. And out comes Charlotte Flair now. Shotzi hits Bailey with the DDT. 1, 2, 3, and Shotzi wins with after the DDT to Bailey with the assist from Charlotte Flair. Now we got Shotzi, Charlotte climbing into the ring with Shotzi. So we got AJ Styles versus Solo Sikoa next. On to another commercial break.
During the Ram Labor Day sale event, get 4,000 retail consumer cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 1500 trucks.
Meet my boyfriend, Jake.
What's up, everyone?
What is all over your feet?
Your flowers. I study botany.
Resting dad face back there likes plants too.
Grab some pruners. Let's prune.
Sorry.
Still living with odors? Get back in there and freshen instantly with Febreze Air Mist. Febrez's fine mist floats longer in the air to fight even your toughest odors. So long, sticky smells and a low amazing freshness. Febreze Air Mist. I'm so temporary.
It wants something. It wants me.
So we got AJ Styles versus Solo Sikoa. They're not calling it the main event though, and if it's gonna start, next, I don't think that's fully gonna be the main event. I know John Cena did tease a match when he was gonna do his promo, and it never was officially announced what the match would be or if there actually would be a match. So maybe that will be the main event. But
I get up at 2:25 in the morning, get to work by 3, get on the air by 4:30 to deliver the news. Try to put a smile on your face and maybe give you a laugh too to start the day.
If that can translate through the television screen and maybe make someone else smile, that's the ultimate goal.
Oxford Casino, Maine's home for wicked good jackpot.
I think it's recording. Yeah. Oh, baby. That was a pretty good one.
I appreciate it.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
and that's the cool thing about doing what we do here on the channel and stuff like that. We get to have interactions with these guys that not a lot of people get to have. Satu Jin told me himself, like, listen, I've told every other person ever no to this that has asked me, but where it's for charity, so on and so forth, I'm willing to do it. So we do have those very cool interactions with people, with wrestlers that are willing to do stuff for us that not every regular fan would get to have. So it makes these wrestling events that we go to and stuff of that nature a lot more fun, a lot more interesting when we're walking around. And half the wrestlers there are asking, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Excited for tonight, so on and so forth." Having genuine conversations with us compared to other people that they're talking to. It's more so just about selling their merch, so on and so forth.
Sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
I want my legacy to be that I was one of the greatest that ever lived.
Showing some old clips of Seth Rollins here, saying he wants his legacy to be one of the greatest to ever compete. What is your thoughts on that? Do you think that he's one of the greatest to ever compete? I would say that right now, at least in the WWE, he probably has to be at least in the top 2 or 3 when it comes to wrestlers. As far as everywhere, no. But I would definitely say that in the WWE, he's at least top 2 or 3. So tomorrow night we do have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins for the championship title. It's interesting that we're getting the heel side of Nakamura again. I wouldn't mind him, winning the title. He never really has had a real run in the WWE. So I would like Nakamura to take it.
And my livelihood into this, then he better be prepared to face me man to man. My broken back didn't stand in the way of me becoming champion, and it's not gonna stand in the way of me beating your ass at payback. You will never take anything from me. Not my title, not my future, and not my family.
Shinsuke says that he doesn't want to just defeat Seth Rollins. He wants to dismantle him. He wants to break him. This is definitely a different side to Shinsuke than we've seen in a while, and maybe ever since he's been in the WWE. I mean, we did have a heel side of Shinsuke before when he was facing AJ Styles for the WWE Championship a couple years back, but we haven't seen this aggressive, sadistic side of Shinsuke in a while. Maybe ever. So they're showing stuff that happens tomorrow night at Payback. We got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzalez. We got the Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes on it. We have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Judgment Day.
Because I've only been thinking of one thing. The wrong Uso quit. I'll tell you, he was embarrassed, he was humiliated, and it was about to get much worse. Welcome back, John Cena, with an attitude adjustment to Jimmy Uso.
Showing earlier when Jimmy Uso interacted with John Cena. All right, we got Solo Sikoa coming out to the ring now.
Now let's remember, guys, that this all came about because after the embarrassment by Cena, Jimmy Uso went to the backstage area and started running rock on over everybody. Jimmy Uso managed to offend the chin of the OC. When you offend one member of the OC, generally they all follow suit.
And he's going to be facing AJ Styles. We had an interaction out back earlier where AJ Styles and Jimmy were going at it. Solo Sikoa interfered, pushed down AJ Styles. And then AJ Styles asked for the match, saying that he wanted to remind Solo, wanted to remind the Bloodline that this is the house that AJ Styles built, that, you know, that the Bloodline does not run the WWE.
Since I was a young kid, I always wanted to do something great. It's one of the best conditioned athletes in the world. Great. Went. Trained at Fox. Guess you're coming to be Olympic champion. What am I going to do now?
Oh, it's true! It's true!
He had great chemistry with anybody he stepped foot in the ring with. That's how good he was. The irony of the success and bright lights he did very alluring. But then there's the dark side. War breaks. Too happy. I just wanted to keep going until I couldn't go any longer. Just let the gold medalist. Anything he's broke, but nobody is. I was so out of control. Makes my story look very lame.
So tomorrow, exclusively on Peacock, does look like we will be getting a new Kurt Angle documentary about his life and his career. I'm hoping eventually, obviously not yet because it's just way too soon, but I am hoping that eventually we do get a Bray Wyatt documentary.
Biggest spokesperson. Debatable. I said biggest. Oh, he's got you there.
I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, and it shouldn't. But I do hope that eventually we will get one of those.
What was that?
Sorry.
This is my off here. This is my off here.
Master's degree for under 11K in less than a year.
Some things are too obvious to be a coincidence. Earn your competency-based masters at University of Phoenix.
Oh, here we go.
All right. I am here with a member of Mania Club. All right. We got to do this for Connor's Cure, $20. Let's get it.
All right, Marcus Mathers. Sorry.
Marcus Mathers, he's probably been the biggest help to the channel, honestly. I can't thank that guy enough for what he's done for the channel. He's offered me free tickets to his show before. He has worn our shirt down to the ring. He has, interacted with us every single time we see him, willing to chop us for charity. So he has just been, such a big help to the channel. And, he's just trending upward more and more. He's the ETU heavyweight champion now. And, the sky's the limit for the guy, honestly. Still very, very young. I don't even know if he's 21 yet. Let's see. So now he's still only 19. It looks like, actually. Wow, he's younger than I thought. I thought he was at least 19 or 20 now. Breaking this right now. We got AJ Styles coming down to the ring now. We're going to see that old school AJ Styles when he was champion of WWE. When, this was the house that AJ Styles built. Talking about how Roman Reigns has been champion for 1,097 days now. Think about that. We are going on almost 3 years. We are actually over 3 years now. over 3 years as the world champion. That is just crazy. So we got the match starting now. Solo Sikoa headbutt to AJ Styles.
Because in AJ's words, the Bloodline has dominated for so long. They made everything in the WWE about themselves for 3 years, and AJ Styles says it's finally time for somebody to step up. Well, AJ Styles clearly thinking with his guts tonight, not his brains. Wrong kick takes down Solo. Maybe they eat my words. AJ says he's
AJ Styles gives the strong kick to Solo, knocks him down.
much easier talked about than accomplished. But Styles a veteran in control right now. Multi-time world champion. Right now,
Trying to pick up Solo. He's struggling. He's having a hard time. Solo stops him, throws the elbow to the back of AJ Styles' head, and then throws him down to the ground with a body slam. AJ Styles leaps over Solo, hits him with the jumping drop kick. Solo runs into the corner. AJ Styles hits him with a flying clothesline, and now we see Paul Heyman coming down to the ring, distracts AJ Styles. Solo Sikoa takes advantage of that, hits him with the elbow. Paul Heyman still coming down to the ring, cell phone in hand. Solo Sikoa goes to hit AJ Styles, goes out of the top rope. Now both men are on the outside. AJ Styles rolls into the inside. Hits him with the flying elbow over the top rope. Springboard flying elbow. Now you see Paul Heyman pacing back, saying, I come in peace. And we go to commercial again. Man, a lot of commercials tonight. This actually may be the main event. Because this commercial is probably going to last, another 3-4 minutes. Which will only leave us with about 8 minutes left in the show.
Agree. The Equalizer 3 is the best of the franchise. Denzel Washington is the baddest man on the planet. It's the jaw-dropping, pulse-pounding, best action movie of the summer. You're welcome. The Equalizer 3 now playing in theaters in Dar.
So, I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picks up my hair every time I dry it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy-duty fox are extra thick for cut these and traffic laws, even for his hair. Wow. And for dust,
So yeah, this show's kind of been what I expected it to be. Nothing amazing, but building up for the pay-per-view tomorrow night.
Jack is crafted at the oldest registered distillery in the United States, where it's charcoal melon drop by drop for a smooth finish, which is the easy way, but it is Jack's way.
Is right next to me.
And you see the handbrake?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and give him wings.
Wings, all right.
All right, you ready? Oh, that's a bad one,
Isn't it absolutely bonkers that you can walk into a store, hand someone a piece of plastic, and they will willingly hand over Reese's cups?
Anthony Pinkney right here, Dark Chic, GCW, Connor's Cure. We doing it big. Let's get it. Woo!
We got to get the people cheering, people watching when we do these things. The more that people are watching, people are interacting. That's another cool thing about it. I've had so many people come up to me, talk to me during the shows and stuff of that nature, just because they know what we're doing, they know about the channel. And just saying, we appreciate what you're doing. We love the work, so on and so forth. So just it amplifies going to these shows, because you know what you're doing is actually affecting people. All right, we are back to the ring now in ring action. AJ Styles goes for the flying forearm, gets hit with an uppercut by Solo Sikoa. Thrown into the bottom part of the ring post, and AJ Styles rolls out to the outside. So Sequoia bouncing AJ Styles head off the announce desk, one after the other.
Similar maneuver, slight difference. I believe spinning Solo likely would have ended this one officially. Heyman is enjoying every second. Talks about reestablishing dominance, reminding everyone in WWE that the Bloodline hasn't gone away. Jey Uso quitting WWE could be the Bloodline's any weaker. Some Solo's trying to show here tonight.
Solo Sikoa catapults AJ Styles over his shoulders. Back body drop. Solo setting up that Samoan spike. He's getting ready. Solo's watching him. Goes for it. AJ Styles blocks it. Hit him with the Pele kick.
To take down Solo Sikoa. Swinging wildly. AJ has found that next gear. Drop kick to the knee. Smart strategy. With a separation, it still has no fight for more. It's a running forearm by AJ Styles, and he's starting to build some momentum now. AJ
Styles getting up. He's got that look on his face like he's ready to go. Running clothesline into the corner. Going to pick Solo up. He's fighting it. Solo rolls out of the back. Picks AJ Styles up on his shoulders. AJ rolls out. Both men throwing punches back and forth. Solo Sikoa hits AJ Styles with a crazy Samoan drop. You can just hear the thud as AJ Styles just lands on the mat. Now you got Solo standing above AJ Styles like a dying carcass. He's going to pick up AJ Styles' headbutt. AJ hits Solo with a moonsault. Solo kicks out a 2.5. Solo looks like he's setting up the flying forearm. He's getting AJ's getting distracted by Paul Heyman now. And Jimmy Uso comes back, knocks AJ Styles off the top rope. Solo hits him with the Samoan spike for the 1, 2, 3. Paul Heyman's looking over at Jimmy, dumbfounded. Jimmy's crawling into the ring now with Solo. Paul doesn't know what the heck's going on. And now Jimmy's hugging Solo Sikoa. See, this is what I mean about this storyline. Like, it doesn't make sense. Where are we going with this storyline at this point? You know, you have Jimmy quit the Bloodline. You have Solo help him out. Then you have Jimmy get in Solo's face and basically saying, like, listen, I'm not part of the Bloodline anymore. I'm done. But now he helps Solo win the match and hugs him. And now he's staring him down. So, and throwing up the 1. Like, what is going on here? Like, I just, this storyline just isn't making sense anymore. They're all over the place. I don't know. I hope they have some sort of idea where they're going with this, because at this point it just seems like that storyline is just treading water. But that was SmackDown for tonight, guys. Kind of what I expected, your normal go-home type show. So thank you all for joining the live stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to do another one soon, but just not sure when exactly that'll be due to work and stuff of that nature. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the outro video and the broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Richard Holiday, and you are watching Chop City Wrestling.
Hey, this is the Master of the Worm, Scotty Huddy. We're here in Herman, Maine with Ryan at Chop City Wrestling. Keep watching, because this guy is too cool.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's two-time Hall of Famer Yvonne W. And I'm with my main man Ryan here, and we're raising money for Connors for Cure. So you have to chop them in order to get that money in donation. And I'm not going to chop him, I'm taking the man of his word. And right now, I just want you to know that you need to make sure that you can donate to Connors Cure. It's a great cause, and Yvonne said so. Because if not, I promise you, I'll put your ass through a table. Now, can you testify to that? Woo! Woo!